This method of the two colour applications are alternated until the section is complete. This application is then repeated on the opposite side. Blushing two colours together allows the eye to see a gentle transition from darker to lighter, with no hard demarcation lines. Move onto the triangle section on the crown. The same application is applied by firstly applying a root application. Place a clear mesh underneath the section for support and blush medium colour from the root application to mid-lengths, and then the lightest of colours is blushed from ends up into the medium colour. Continue alternating the two applications until the section is complete. On the front left-hand side section, the darker of the colours is applied to the roots. Starting at the base of this section, working on a diagonal, take a zigzag parting, placing a clear mesh underneath for support. Then the medium of the colours is applied to the mid-lengths, blushing up and into the root colour. The lightest of the colours is applied to the ends of the slice, and moving up, blushing into the medium colour on the mid-lengths. Isolate with clear mesh. Directly above this section, take a zigzag parting, place over a clear mesh working the lightest of the colour to the mid-lengths and ends, and blushing up and into the root colour. Continue alternating between these two applications. This application is then repeated on the opposite side. When working on the last zigzag slice, the root colour is stretched out slightly longer, and then medium colour is applied through the mid-lengths and the lightest colour into the ends. This application is repeated on the opposite side. On the remaining section in the front hairline, apply the darker colour to the roots. Hair is directed back away from the face. A mesh is placed under the section for support, and then working from the ends up, applying the lightest colour, this is then blushed up and into the root application. This application is repeated on the opposite side. The Lumi ombrage is a combination of ombre and balayage techniques, designed to create a natural-looking texture combined to a gradual lighter effect on the ends and at the front hairline, to give a contouring, luminous finish. Colour is then developed, removed and toned according to the manufacturer's guidelines. The veil technique has been designed as a non-committal colour application and can appeal to colour-shy clients. Working underneath the parting and back behind the hairline, eliminating any visual regrowth. A profile parting is taken from the top of the crown to the centre of the nape. A radial parting is taken from the top of the crown to the top of the ear. This is then repeated on the opposite side. Using 4 crescent partings taken around the profile and radial partings creates a circle section. Take a profile parting from the circle in the back down to the nape. From the forward circumference of the circle, take a half crescent parting with the wider end meeting the profile. To complete the full crescent, repeat the same method on the opposite side. A crescent shape is taken in the fringe area. The points of this crescent connect to the previous crescent. Starting on the right-hand side of the back crescent, a fine diagonal parting is taken to create a slice. A clear mesh is placed underneath the slice. Product is applied from mid-lengths to ends, and then with the brush on an angle, the product is blushed irregularly up towards the roots to ensure no hard demarcation lines. This is then isolated with clear mesh. Directly behind this section, another slice is taken. Clear mesh is then placed underneath. Product is applied from mid-lengths to ends and then blushed up towards the roots with an irregular application to ensure no hard demarcation lines. This is then isolated with clear mesh. This will allow a visual colour development to the correct level of lift required. Continue with this application with back-to-back slices until the crescent section is complete. The method of using a pintail comb ensures clean partings are used to create sections. Starting on the front left-hand side of the crescent, a horizontal parting is taken. A clear mesh is placed underneath the slice. Product is applied from mid-lengths to ends, and then with the brush on an angle, this time the product is brushed closer to the roots, applying the product irregularly to ensure no hard demarcation lines. The mesh is then folded corner to corner to avoid contact with the face. This is then repeated on the opposite side. The technique is now complete. The colour is developed, removed and toned to manufacturer's guidelines. On towel-dried hair, the sectioning pattern is placed back into the hair. Label M protein spray is used to even out the porosity for an even application. Horizontal slices are taken and the toner is applied thoroughly to the pre-lightened areas. A clear mesh is placed under the first slice to protect the remaining hair underneath. Continue this method of application throughout all pre-lightened areas until complete. The veil technique has been designed as a non-committal colour application and can appeal to colour-shy clients, working underneath the parting and back behind the hairline, eliminating any visual regrowth. Colour is then developed and removed according to manufacturer's guidelines.